Hey guys, today we will be creating a container for our MongoDB so that we can do our development. So for that, what we have done, we have into our Docker Compose file we have created a different service for Mongo. So here we have given the container name as my_app_db and image as Mongo latest. We have run unless stopped restart so that keep running as long as possible. Environment file is the file we want to give our password and IDs and every other information. We are providing an environmental file in development. This is different from the one we created for our API. Then we are mapping the port for our host system. The first one is our host and this one is for the Docker container. And here is the volume. Volume is nothing. Volume is like we discussed in the earlier. We are mapping persisting our container changes. Anything we are making change into our application, we want to persist those changes. So that is the reason we are using volumes. And we are using which means like suppose in database we are creating a table, we are creating updating a table or updating a collection. In that particular scenario we need to keep a track of our changes, and volume does it. So the same thing is here also. When we are want to keep a track of our code changes and file changes, the volume does it. So same is with this thing, MongoDB also. So guys, this is the information which is required for the running the Mongo. We have to give the container name, the image is Mongo latest. Here we were giving the .api. So this is the image which is Mongo latest. Restart is unless stopped. In file is the environment file, ports and volumes. So this is how it is. We have to do it. I hope it is very clear, guys. And after doing it, we have to run docker compose up, and after running docker compose up, it runs the file, and after running the file we will be able to see. When we go to our container, we will see in this particular, this is the folder name where this docker compose YAML is there, and in that when we launch we will see two. One is the API, one is the DB name, my_app_db. And we can see both the containers running clearly. What we can do, we can connect a UI for our back database. For that I have downloaded this thing, MongoDB Compass. And MongoDB Compass, you can guys basically go here and look for MongoDB Compass. And what we can do, we can go here and we can go and click on download now. And after clicking download now, we can here we can click on download to download it. I have downloaded into my download folders MongoDB Compass. You have to right click, run as an administrator, or whatever way you want to install it. You have to run .exe, and we can do it for all the other distributions as well, like Linux distribution and other OSs. I mean for all the other Linux distribution and other operating systems. We can do that, and then after that we can install it, and to see that whether our it is persisting or not, the reason we have put volume. So for that we can go in the local, we can create a collection I have created a collection test, and I tried to restart it, and after restarting also I was able to find the test is there. So the volume, when you see, it is called data.db. So you can see here data folder is created, and this particular is being mapped with the data.db which is in our container. So the volume is nothing, it is basically keeping track of our changes, putting one folder into our container and another folder, map the similar folder to our local, so that whatever changes we are doing there, it is persisting in local as well. So here when we go to files, we can go to data, when we go to db, and we can see the same data db folder is there, same thing will be here as well in my data folder. You can match. So guys, this is how it is, and hopefully you will this video will be some use. I mean, it will be you will able to understand the basics of how to do such things, like running a MongoDB onto Docker Compose. And in the next video we will try to go further from here. And please like, share, subscribe this video. Thanks a lot.